Hey guys, Lord here, back with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Justice League of America Wally West Flash. At long last, good old Wally West joins the DC Multiverse / Justice League team in figure form. That said, this of course brought to us by the fine folks over at McFarlane Toys, who took their sweet time to make this guy. They've had the parts forever, but here he is. Everyone can shut up. I don't know. I like Wally West as main Flash a lot, but after watching Young Justice, I also really like him as Kid Flash, so I'm hoping we get that at some point. Hopefully, maybe. That would be really cool. Because we've gotten like Wallace West and Impulse and all these other guys as Kid Flash, but we haven't got Wally, and that's just bupkis. So, with that being said, why don't we cut right to the chase and get into the meat and potatoes of this review and take a look-see at all Wally has to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with this collectible trading card. It's fine, gets the job done. And then we have some hands. We have a couple of open hands. We have a pointing hand. And we have a karate chop hand. Surprisingly, he doesn't come with a thumbs up. I think Wally West should have come with the thumbs up hand instead of the karate chop hand. Although, he should have come with two karate chop hands, to be honest. And maybe an unmasked head. Now I want too much. That said, we got the hockey puck display stand we're using with all McFarlane Toys releases, and here he is. With two fists that appear to be the same size. I know that was a thing with the Crisis on Infinite Earths version. But like I said, he looks good. He looks like Wally West Flash. His torso's a little bobbly. Just get it moving, but that's probably just mine. If I use a hairdryer, I could probably fix that. But he looks good. Looks like Wally. Well, he's got no pupils because he's spooky like that. But as far as articulation goes, his head can look up this far, down this far. Can rotate side to side. It's a little stiff. You can also tilt, but again, stiff. And I don't want to mess the ears up. They're not all jacked up on mine, although I feel like these should be straight and not curved up like that. Very odd. Shoulders can pop out, back down. You can rotate around. He's got the beautiful butterfly rotator cap thing. He's got a bicep swivel, double elbow, ball hinge wrists that will rotate, swivel, and hinge. Torso that can lean that far forward, that far back. Can also rotate around. See if I can do my... This is a little trick I learned. If you don't want to use a hairdryer, just kind of bend it forward and then tilt it up, and it tends to be okay. Tends to. It's not all the time. It could just very well be the top joint is a little loose on mine. But he does have tilt side to side. Yeah, again, I think a hairdryer might be in order there. Waist will rotate. Hips kick out. Back down, forward and back. Thigh cut. Moves in more than out, but it does move. Double jointed knee. And you know me, I always gotta bend this top joint and this bottom joint, get them to freaking stand, because these feet do not lock into place straight. But he does have ball hinge feet that will rotate, hinge, and pivot with toe joints and peg holes at the bottom of the feet. Yeah, that's the best I got. It kind of looks like he's doing a PP dance, but that's how he's going to stand. That's how he is going to stand. It's kind of a pain in the nuts, but you guys like this body. That's what you get. Another trick would be to flip the ankle around, but then you risk breaking up the sculpt because, oh yes, sculpted ankles. That's the flaw with those. But at any rate, stand him up here. I mean, it's fine. It's a Wally West Flash. He looks good. So, with that being said, time now that we move right along, take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here's good old Wally West alongside his fellow speedster, Barry Allen. This is the original Target exclusive Flashpoint Paradox collectible. Was it a Cyborg Wave version? This is not the new, the heck is it? A Page Puncher. You can tell because he doesn't have the outline around the symbol on his chest. And he has a trigger hand on his left arm there, and unfortunately his and Wally's colors don't match, so I can't just swap one of Wally's hands onto him. Boo-hoo, I guess. But, you know, the same body, same size, makes sense. I also noticed Wally doesn't have the little lightning bolts on his boots, whereas Barry does. Very interesting. Then we also have another figure from the very same wave as Wally. We have Ice. Took a look at her the other day, so please check that review out if you haven't already. Really appreciate it if you did. But I brought her back in because A, they're in the same wave, and B, they were in a Justice League Unlimited episode together. Pretty funny episode, by the way, if you haven't checked that out. I can't remember what it's called exactly, but it has something to do with, I want to say infiltrating the Legion of Doom on their secret island hideout. But bringing in our two regulars, we got the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibilith. Whoop. Right here. And the infamous 11 Spawn, who I'm going to say doesn't tower over everyone, but is definitely taller than Wally here. So, with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and if there's one thing good old Wally West here has taught us, is that good things come to those who wait, because I didn't have to use acetone to try to get the cell shading off of the Justice League Task Force version of this guy. Yay me. Not like I could or would do that anyways, but at the end of the day, if you wanted a Wally West Flash, this is a Wally West Flash. It is mostly a space filler at this point because it is a body we're used to. And there's nothing that special about this figure other than the fact that, yes, it is Wally West as the Flash. Now, if we could just get Wally West as Kid Flash in the yellow and red to go with our Teen Titans / Young Justice crew, I would be a very happy camper. Probably more so than this one, despite the fact that he does kind of round out our Justice League / Justice League Unlimited main 7. And now that I have him, I can have him play BattleBots with my Platinum Edition Elongated Man, because if you know, you know. Well, that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.